what are the benefits we get out of the supply chain management? It's important benefits. If you look at in this picture right now, you will see that many aspects are there around supply chain management. It's a procurement, it's an inventory control, it's a logistic, product lifecycle management, preferential pricing and lead times, demand management, vertically integrated partnerships, correct? These are all aspects which we are able to see. And they all are impacted, by the way, but with the presence of supply chain management, everything is collaborative. So by the help of supply chain management, you can see there is a better collaboration with suppliers. You have the real-time information because of your forecasting methodology. And because of that, you are able to have the better collaboration with suppliers. Your supplier knows your demands exactly. You are able to make your supplier with a clear terms and conditions with a demand curve, so that your supplier is also not procuring the material in advance for you. Or if you need extra material, you are in a better collaboration, better communication with him. He is able to supply your fluctuation, your market fluctuation. So basically, the better collaboration with supplier ensures you that you are able to transfer your supplier the right information of demand curve fluctuation in the market, and which is in turn impacting your manufacturing production lane tweaking, or whether it could be plus, it could be minus, but you are tweaking your manufacturing. You are increasing your production or you are reducing your production. So when you are increasing, you need more supply of material, and when you are reducing, you require less supply. So this real-time information in time, you are able to communicate to supplier. So supplier is not buffering anything extra. He is not bearing the inventory cost, additional inventory cost because of your demand fluctuations. So that is why supply chain management creates we said supply chain management is a visible thing, should be. So that visibility makes the effective collaboration with suppliers. Better quality control. Now, how the supply chain is impacting quality, correct? See, supply chain do not go and test any product. Let me tell you very clearly. But supply chain is getting the real-time data. The quality of your product, quality of your raw material, you are getting the information. And supply chain is generating an alarm to the supplier. Look, your quality of this lot is X, which is not good as compared to the previous quality or as per the standard quality. Check and look your supplies. So that alarm goes to the supplier, and because you're already in the collaboration, you're passing on the real-time information to him. So the manufacturer told that the product what you got is this time is having a little minus quality, or it has a slight departure from the standard quality parameters. Still it is within the limit, but still it is on the negative side of it. That information is eventually passed on to the supplier. So, and supplier has been asked to check the quality to ensure the quality is delivered correctly. Supplier checks and supplier says, no, my product is of the same quality which I supplied to you the previous lot. Then it goes to logistics, whether there was some issue with logistics. And then the logistic containers have been checked and found that the logistic containers have added some quality deterioration of raw material. So then accordingly, logistics have been instructed to maintain their container quality and container ambience. So this is how the whole process, this was only towards the inbound logistics, procurement side. But similarly, it happens with the finished goods. The finished good also should reach to the customer. Suddenly, customers started demanding or raising their voice that the products nowadays, what we are getting is slightly not the same quality as previously. So that need to be analyzed, and the real-time data has to pass on to the whole overall supply chain network. So let everyone check what's going on and at which point we need an improvement. So this is how the quality control need to be addressed. Shipping optimization. This is very important because the whole network is visible. So you know which route is loaded 100%, which route is loaded 70%, 60%. So can you share the loading? So that is called shipping optimization. And avoiding the logistic expenditure is one of the best way to optimize, to reduce the waste. Reducing inventory and overhead cost. Yes, inventories are reduced because supply chain is open now. You know at what time production things are requiring your product, or at the same time your manufacturers knows that the sales number in the markets are in such a way that your sales have increased right now. So you have to increase your supplies, or if the sales numbers are reducing suddenly in last week, so that means there is a floating inventory in the market. So you have to optimize your manufacturing so that inventories can be reduced. So the meaning is in the whole operation, raw material to the customer, at departure at one location from the present business as usual terms is reflected across the whole inventory cycle and across the whole supply chain, and accordingly the things are optimized, whether it is an inventory level or similarly at the overhead cost is automatically reduced because you are avoiding double dipping, you are avoiding storage cost, you are avoiding logistic cost. If the raw material need not to be transported right now, why you should do a logistic for that? Why should create an extra inventory and the overhead cost of logistics upon it? Improved risk mitigation. Before that, I explain risk mitigation. Basically, the benefit of supply chain management is that it allows the sudden shocks to happen anywhere in the disruption shocks happening at any place of the supply chain. Improved risk mitigation. See, in the business, risk exists. You cannot, risk and business, they go together. But only thing is that you can have, because you are more visible about the market conditions, you can have the improvised risk mitigation factors. You can handle your risk in the better way. Stronger cash flows, yes. More agile business, yes. Better visibility and data analytics. More agile business. Okay. So the more agile business in the sales means because of more visibility, you have an opportunity, you have a clear opportunity to address the small deliveries and the small corrections accordingly. So there is an agile approach. And the cash flow. Because we are able to do better coordination. And as I said, goods moves in one direction and the cash moves in the other direction, opposite to it. And both require equilibrium so that neither goods movement is stopped and cash flow should not be stopped. So with this, we'll conclude our session 1, and we will discuss more about supply chain management. Today's session was to just give a glimpse of supply chain management and an outlook of supply chain management. That's why my presentation was with more pictures today, more photographs, giving you the pictorial concept of supply chain management, because this is going to be, supply chain management is a future in industry. It is one of the prominent branch in the management field, which will be leading us in the coming century to a great extent and to great expectations of GDP growth across the world.